Hello everyone, this is Leaf on the Wind here, now bringing you Greentide Archipelago? Yeah, I think that's right. Greentide Archipelago. This is part of the Frontiers DLC. This is the one I usually go to after we do Wildwater Bay and I have a good substantial income. Because this unlocks... Wait, what? Covering purpose complex. Oh yes, okay. I was like, wait, what? Even the global unit, significant amount of resources. So if we pop into this, this should be the synthetics that we can get. And the reason I go to this one after Wildwater Bay is because you'll use the synthetics then in the future in all the other tempered areas. Basically, you're gonna have the main population center, and everything else is synthetics to lead into the major population centers. It also completely negates the need for the lower tiered items, so that's kind of awesome. So, Greentide Archipelago. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. Whatever. Let's take a look.
This sector has been considered out of commission until recently. Recovering the generator complex could prove beneficial. First assessments show minor damages and a lack of fossil fuel.
And a
Suggested
lack of
course
fossil
action,
fuel.
locating the outdated energy source.
Alright, so this is a little different because you look here. So we have these things. Decommissioned reactor, abandoned structure, and it tells you what's required for it. And there are, what, 7 of these, I think? So we need operators there. Operators in aluminum here. And, where are you? There you are. Executives, 1,000 executives and microchips. And I should note, it has to be on the island itself. So you have to build on the island 1,000 executives. Then right here, 2,500 executives on this one, which is a little weird. I mean, you gotta really cram these things in. And 100,000 investors in rare earth. Now, I should double check to make sure that's actually required on each one of these, but there are tons of islands dotting this area, kind of stuff. And this is one you're going to want to manually control everything. So you're going to want to manually control your updates.
By the corporation. You could have a voice in world-shaking decisions.
Yeah, I'll go vote. Leave me alone. So you got all these little islands around him. And if we go ahead and take over our first one here, let's go. Let's hear. What do you need? Superalloys. Okay. We'll take care of that.
Make sure everything that happens on your new island conforms to regulations.
Alright, so we claim that. And basically, employees on this island. So we got to get 150 workers on this island. Won't be a problem at all. But that's how this is kind of different. We don't necessarily have a straight shot on this. So, yeah, won't activate. You got to do stage 1, which is going to require, what, 2 of these, I think? Was it 2? Yeah, we need 2 decommissioned reactors.
I took the liberty of adjusting your schedule for this.
Which I just did. Okay, so I did that.
Central
Thank you.
Power unit. Structure intact. No activity detected.
And we do this one.
Inactive secondary generator. Reason: depleted fuel supply. A follow-up is needed.
Is a follow-up needed? Thank you, Adam. Alright, so activate first and second reactors. So I'm going to go ahead and build up on these ones here. Especially, you know, the easy ones first. And then we'll come back as we're about ready to activate these. So that's how we're going to do it. Basically, I'll build up the areas to the point where we can activate them, and then we're going to activate them. All in one solid go there. So, but this is a very, I mean, there's a lot of small little tiny islands popped around here. You got to do a lot of, this would be an insane start, honestly, if you tried to do it. I don't know how you would do it if you had this as your starting sector. So, alright, we'll pop back when we're all built up. Alrighty, everyone, and we are back. We are ready to activate the 2 reactors here. So if we go ahead and reactivate one.
Operational. Commencing startup sequence.
Yay! So it is now transmitting. Red turned to blue. Life is good. And we are ready to start this one also. Ooh, actually, let me make sure all this gets upgraded. Hooray! Honestly, we have way more operators than what we need, but that's fine. Reactivate.
Core unit.
So there's
Stable
project
output
stage 1.
At 33%. Further actions required.
Alright, so 3rd and 4th reactor we will be activating. So now we're at stage 2. Hooray. Oh, old Eve core has been found. Oh yeah. Alright, so number 3, which requires operators 500 and aluminum. And number 4, where are you? Right here. Which is 1,000 executives and microchips. So I'm currently like trying to slap around here. It's like, look at what these islands are costing at this point. $2,425,000 I need to make this happen. So, yay to take all these islands. But I'm slowly getting them all in here. So, now I should also note the way I'm making it so I can turn automatic updates on here is I'm limiting.
Here.
Like, I'm not giving them
sorry.
security, so they won't upgrade. So you enable automatic upgrades at that point. So it's a very helpful little trick to do that, be able to do that. And basically, I'm just coating the islands, with as many houses as I can while supporting it, and going from there. So, all right, we'll be back when we get phase 2 done and get the executives in place. Okay, and here we go. We are prepared. Oh, and I have one guy who doesn't have information. I really don't care at that point. Whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and activate this. Where's the activation thing? Right here. So we got the aluminum, we got the 500.
Reanimating generator.
Beautiful. And onto the executives.
Low project load.
Okay. Have 1,000 executives, have 50 microchips.
Power surge. In
Hooray! Project 2.
Output increased significantly. A follow-up is needed.
5th and 6th reactor. So, if we take a look, and we have the old Eve unit. This facility was built to mass-produce synthetic humans. Shut down soon after, but still seems functional. Who the heck was making synthetic humans? Honestly. And we have finished maxing out these islands here. So I managed to get plenty of executives on this island. 2,500 crammed in this little tiny space here. All good.
New level of success reached.
Yay, new level of success.
Analysis of person-specific data completed.
Oh, interesting. And then I managed to cram all 100,000 investors on here. Not much of a problem, actually. Actually, I should say I'm a little surprised I had to upgrade a little bit more than I did, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get that activated.
Central unit at full capacity.
Yes.
Effect range increased considerably. A follow-up is needed.
A follow-up is needed? Oh, activate the core.
At first contact established. Data scan completed.
A follow-up is needed.
Yes! Yes! Oh, God. Low maintenance workforce. Alright, so upgrade an investor residential complex to a synthetic complex. Oh, it's an actual upgrade, which is a bit annoying, which means you do have to get to
A little boring here, don't
you actually have to get to an upgrade here, so I'm going to have to, like, the way I'm going to cheat this is simple, because trade routes. Oh, we don't need that much. Give them that.
Goods have been launched. We'll keep you posted.
I don't want to drain all my funds.
New transfer route.
I've examined the route. The deliveries will arrive soon.
Transfer route registered.
Or actually, how much do I need? I might be able to get that one working. Oh, I can.
Unusually long playing time detected.
I've been
Launch
playing for
transfer
2
route
hours. Good
registered.
for me. And androids.
I hope you'll put these goods to good use.
Alright, and this is where things get a little
It's no
annoying.
bother.
New transfer route delivered. Next step initiated.
Alright, well, somebody just upgraded. Where'd you go?
Requirements for new achievement fulfilled.
Where's synthetics? Right here.
All assigned.
Sequential process started.
Now, here's where we run into a problem. They don't pay any taxes. Well, let's get this. Alright, so they have 5,000 employees put in there, but their workforce is only 338. But if we look at the investors, it's like, they have more. But the important thing is these guys do not use anything but this
Corporation
kind of
label
stuff.
adapted to reflect.
So they just give you
economic
huge amounts of workforce here, is what they're for. There's really, as far as I'm concerned, these guys have a certain place to be, and that's in all the other sectors running as a workforce at that point. These guys are not needed for anything but. So let's take a look here. Upgrade quite a few of these. Oh yeah.
Construction of new build.
I am programmed to both adapt my data structure to meet the current situation
Yay!
and to continually optimize it.
Thank
This
you,
means
Eve.
I learn, just like you.
So we get holographic structures, and we unlock the cool guy there, which is basically, you know, we just unlock the ability to do other stuff, but whatever.
Work and life.
Yay, corporation level increased.
Corporation value.
But yeah, you look at those guys, I mean, look at them. And they don't need, they don't need anything, really, at that point. This is all they need. All they need. I mean, what are you going to do?
Work and life go hand in hand.
Quiet you.
New level of
Okay,
success
and
reached.
I missed that we are not done here. Integration experiencing pushbacks from the general population sharing work to relieve your human
Changing
employees.
assignment status.
Beautiful.
To completed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for what? Solar system model? Sweet!
My prime directive is to support you. All systems are precisely tailored to your...
Thank you, Eve. Alright, so apparently we were experiencing some kind of pushback on that. I don't know why. I don't know what that changed. Just add ornamental stuff, I believe. Yeah. Solar system. Let's see this. Ah! Sweet! Alright, I gotta manually hold this. There we go.
Next time.
Nice. Well, that's what we unlocked.
Rocks.
Okay. So we now have synthetics in here.
Mission objectives achieved. I am feeling something. Pride, perhaps?
Pride. All right. So yeah, we have the synthetics now. Fantastic. And as far as I'm
All
concerned, here's
objectives
where the
achieved.
problem runs in, though.
Congratulations.
You don't want these guys upgrading automatically. You'll lose your tax base, and that will be a problem. With no tax base equals problems. But we have the synthetics now, so life is good. Yay! Let's go ahead and take a look around. So yeah, this is what I was hoping Anno 2205 was going to be when we got right down to it. I was hoping it was going to be larger sectors with more islands in it, and then the massive trade routes moving on there, and moving around between it, and then you could have you would have an island in the Tempered, you would have an island chain in the Arctic, you would have the moon base. It wouldn't be separate sectors, like 3 separate sectors for each. It would just be 1 sector for each, and you would have dedicated stuff. But then you would have these large open areas you could build into. So, I mean, this is kind of what I was hoping it would be. But still, this is fine. I'm really enjoying this Frontier DLC, and this Greentide Archipelago. Really enjoy it. Well, yeah, really enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as I can. How about that? But yeah, now that you have the synthetics unlocked, they'll basically should become your workforce for all future expansion areas, because you can build up to synthetics and just wipe it clean at that point. So you just have like 30 synthetics in there producing 150,000 inhabitants and workforce, and they'll do the workforce for everything. You don't need anything else in there. So you can eliminate all these low-level tiers at that point and just maintain the synthetics. So, alrighty, and that is Greentide Archipelago, and I will show you guys this. I mean, just look at all these trade routes looking around, all that green on the on here. This is what I love seeing, like the AI automatically doing this. Of course, the fact that whatever the heck's happening here, I mean, what in the world? It's like, alright, well, that's some kind of like Titanic crap going on there. But yeah, so lovely, lovely synthetics. What's that on there? Living. Aw. How cute. So yeah, this is Greentide Archipelago, and I'll see you guys again for whichever section I do next. Later.